We cannot look away anymore and not address some of the challenges we've had in the security sector, where, especially our female members of the service, some of them have complained about sexual harassment. Some of them have complained about mistreatment. We have investigated some of the cases, but because we did not have a stringent ecosystem, some things have fallen through the cracks. It will not happen that way in the future. We are looking into coming up with regulations, and we have agreed with the National Police Commission that we will look at the service standing orders afresh and strengthen this arrangement. We will adopt the system that has been adopted by the KDF, for example. You are officers. We do not expect you to live here and go to have affairs with your constables whom you are managing. When it gets to that point, one of you has to leave, because we must maintain a certain standard of conduct in the police service. We are even insisting to the Inspector General that cases of sexual harassment in the service will be orderly room proceedings type of cases, and the officers who are involved should be stripped of their ranks and gotten out of the service. We cannot hope that if we are not disciplined ourselves, we will be able to discipline those who work with us, and will be able to offer competent and efficient services to our people. We can no longer live that way. So, as I said, it's not going to be easy. Even to the senior police officers, my colleagues who are seated here, I would like to break it to you. The President is very determined on this matter. And please, pull up your socks and tighten your belts. We are now beginning a phase of very, very stringent changes in the service and in the manner in which we go forward. We will not have a police service where some of our members feel mistreated, some of our members feel treated as less of human beings. Dignity, integrity, and respect for human rights, and the way in which we treat each other first, and then how we treat wananchi, is no longer going to be stuff that we talk about. It's stuff that we take very serious. Finally, I ask all of us, especially our friends from the media and members of the public who are here, to understand one thing. It's not enough for us to change the police service and to invest in changing the police service. It takes all of us to keep our country safe. Each one of us has to play their part. It takes all of us, and all of us have to play our part. What we have seen from the media recently of attempted vilification, mass condemnation of the police and the security sector individuals is not only unfortunate, it's actually tragic, because many people don't know what police officers go through. Many of all those people who are criticizing police officers, liberally saying whatever they please to say about the police service, have no clue what our police officers are going through somewhere in Mandera, making sure that a terrorist does not escape a particular point and get to our population. Decent people, and civilization is not buildings and money and houses and everything. Civilization first begins with the way we think, and it begins with the mind. And I'm asking our colleagues, especially in the media, to also move forward, because we ourselves want to move forward, to also move forward and adopt an objective attitude and a respectful attitude towards our security forces. Because one journalist makes a mistake, or because one journalist is bribed, we don't condemn the entire media fraternity. Because one advocate squanders a client's money, we don't condemn the entirety of our legal profession. Or because one doctor makes a mistake and a patient dies in their hands, we do not condemn the entirety of our medical practice in the country. We know Because we are all human beings that would make mistakes. That's where we have codes of conduct. That's where we have service standing orders. Because we know that at some point as human beings, you may actually be tempted, and sometimes you may act out